Hey, this is Abel speaking, doing a One Piece chapter review. Today's chapter is 1034 and it is called Sanji vs. Queen. The cover page is a request, and I guess Usopp is hitting the bullseye in the first prize, winning it. 1 year's worth of juice, so he wins it. Nice little mask. This is supposed to mean something in Japanese culture. I'm hoping it's not a death flag, but we'll see. I don't think no one's gonna die in this arc, so we'll see where that goes. And we're no longer with Zoro and King. Disappointing, but this was gonna happen. And we see the girl that supposedly was hit by Sanji, bandaged up. They're trying to escape. And then we see that Momonosuke has opted for a new plan. He's given up in his previous plan, and he's now trying to just grab the existing clouds and trying to pull them. Which is a good idea, but in theory should work because Kaido's weakened. Because it wouldn't make sense that Momonosuke would be able to master his power in such a short span of time. Typically it takes years based on the existing lore of devil fruits. Unless you're Sabo. But then again, we don't know. So he's trying to pull it away so it won't. So if it once the clouds fade, it at least won't fall on the flower capital, which is a good idea. A smart move on Momonosuke. And then we go back to people fighting, still fighting. We go back to Queen and Sanji. And Queen starts using laser beams from his eye, which is impressive. Then he starts doing attacks that mimic the Germa, or the Sons of Germa, which means that Queen has all the tech of the Germa science, which is pretty interesting. Makes you wonder who developed this technology in the first place. Because Queen is spouting laser, he's doing all the his Sanji's brother's techniques. The Queen, Henry Queen, what's it called? Henry Blazer. Oh yeah. And he's pretty much Queen is stating that his technology is superior to that of Germa. So Sanji's getting pummeled. And Sanji does something pretty impressive here. Queen, with the kick, breaks off Queen's cybernetic arm, which is pretty impressive. Even though being pummeled, it is impressive. And he does attack on Queen, a direct hit. Flinch hit, flare. Sanji's attacks are always food related and kind of Frenchy. Upper hand. Yeah, Sanji's saying don't assume you always have the upper hand. That is true. That attack I landed on you earlier didn't do lasting damage. I've been fighting for a while. Bandaged up too. So Queen is taking damage and Sanji's making note to that. And Sanji is pretty much stating his convictions. He's accepted his fate. He's gonna be his normal self, which is good. And that's it. And Queen goes invisible, so he apparently also has Stealth Black's technology. But Sanji does something. Sanji potentially could be, well, Luffy is pretty broken in speed terms. But Sanji disappears too, but his disappearing is because of his speed. So Sanji demonstrating his speed again. And then we see the girl that supposedly Sanji hit has a pet rat. There you are, Chuji. You're alright. And apparently this girl has a back history. So she was Queen's number 2 after Kumurasaki died, apparently. But I don't think she digs Queen. So it appears that based on this, she's using excuses not to be near Queen, which is, I think Queen's a cool character. He's a funky guy. So, but then again, he's probably, I don't know. Who knows? I don't want to judge that. Who knows how he is truly. But anyway, Queen's a funky character. I like his character, so I guess she just is not his type. That's it. So Sanji reveals that Sanji reveals something. An exoskeleton, muscle, and speed, all of which increases strength. Add to the color of armament haki I've developed to the exoskeleton are tougher, capable of supporting even harder flames. And he names a new attack, Ifrit Jambe. So Ifrit is based on, you mostly see this on isekais or other types of stories, but Ifrit is supposed to be a fire spirit or something like that. Jambe. And Ifrit in the lore is supposed to be harder than fire itself, so this means that Sanji's, but then this also means Sanji's fire is not based on like just haki. I always thought that Sanji's fire was based because he was oscillating his legs so much, it was creating friction with the air and causing the air to ignite, and that's the flame created. But I guess Sanji could only do this to a certain degree without burning his leg. But now, because he has armor and haki and exoskeleton, he can do this. He can oscillate his leg even. That means Sanji wasn't even like creating his hottest flame because he was concerned about burning his leg, which is pretty cool in my way. And it also revealed that Queen was the one who actually hit the girl when he was invisible. And Collar Coupe does a headshot on Queen, which is pretty impressive, and does an impressive attack here, which I'm pretty sure Queen took a lot of damage. Buffet burst. First, he does a series of attacks. Now I'm pondering: is this Sanji's? We do see lightning strikes, but I'm not gonna get into that because that's a whole nother debacle. But he does send Queen flying. So, is this battle over? No. Or well, I would hope not. I would hope not. But this is I guess in a way, just like Zoro, Sanji's entering his final phases in his fight, which is good. I like where this is going. Once the final phases come in, the final moves, that means Queen is about to pull his last stop techniques. And he's a cyborg, so we don't know what his last card is. I don't foresee Queen dying, but I'm also interested to see what happens to Queen's alliance once he's defeated. Where does Queen go? Because he's a scientist and he's pretty useful, in my opinion. So we'll see where that goes. This is a good chapter. It progresses the fight and also gets, in a way, I don't understand why Oda. I don't like the conclusion to that, the girl being hit, being like that simple. But I thought he was gonna make it something more dumb, but I guess blame it all on Queen. So this could have panned out, but I guess Oda doesn't really like doing that. Like that really, really deep character introspection where Sanji will still be doubting himself because, oh, I hit a girl and that girl's unfavorable, only to later on be revealed like, oh, it was Queen. But now it's just been revealed like it was Queen, so that's been done. Anyway, this is a good chapter. Sanji showing his impressive speed feats, and now he has Ifrit on his legs pretty much, which is pretty much very impressive. And we'll see where this goes. We'll see. I want to see what Queen does as his final last ditch card. Hopefully something good. And we'll see where this goes. And that would mean we only got a couple more fights left until the end. So that's it. Good chapter. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a nice day.